everybody, welcome to episode number 5 of Confessions of a NARP. In today's episode, I'm going to take you through the hill run that I did the other day, and while I'm doing so, I'm going to give you guys a few tips. I don't want to say 5 tips, but I'll give you guys a few tips on how to run uphill effectively, because it is a little bit different than how you would normally run. Okay, it's only a little bit different. It's not that much different, but there's just a few cues that I want you to kind of tell yourself as you're running to ensure that you're running the most efficiently, because uphill running does take a lot of effort. So this hill, it's one of the segments on Strava that's around the corner from my house. The whole thing is uphill. I only ran about a mile, 1.7 kilometers. But in that 1.7 kilometers, it's 63 meters of elevation, which doesn't sound too crazy, which is why I thought I'd attempt it. But in reality, it was one of the tougher runs that I've done since getting back into running. So I'll show you some clips right now, driving up the hill. It is a pretty steep hill. I think it's about a 6.6% grade, and again, it's 63 meters. I was amazed when I went on Strava and saw some times of some of these people that have done it. Truly impressive. Hopefully before I decide to end my training, I can run just as well as they have. But regardless, I just ran up the hill and it absolutely killed me. It took me just over 9 minutes to do, and it was definitely one of my more challenging runs. But not just in the fact that I'm out of shape. You can see in some parts there is a path that goes about halfway up or 2/3 the way up the hill, and then it stops, which isn't really a problem, because then behind the guardrail there's a dirt path, which is great. However, I guess with recent rains, because you can see on Strava that other people have ran this hill recently, the rains must have washed away some of the path, because it's not passable. So I ended up going on the road, which wasn't a huge deal because, I had a bright yellow shirt on, it wasn't that busy, but I definitely don't recommend running this for anyone now. Not that I had some really impressive time, I don't want anyone to beat it, far from it, it's just really not safe. So with that said, I finished that run, and here are a few tips I'd give you guys on how to run uphill effectively. Okay, so here's a few tips for running up a hill. You can use these tips for running on a flat surface. They do make you a better runner overall. However, it's very critical that you follow these guidelines when we're running up a hill. It'll definitely increase your performance and decrease those times. Number 1, use your head. Don't look down, don't look at your feet. You look down, you're gonna go down, right? Look at the horizon. Number 2, shoulders, you want to relax them, down and back, right? If we're up here and we're nice and tense, you're going to cause shoulder pain, and you'll cut your running short just because your shoulders are hurting, and we don't want that. Next, I've said it before in a few videos, but your arms, you're going to run them cheek to cheek. So I don't literally mean cheek to cheek, face cheek to butt cheek, but side to side or up and down. We want to avoid any sort of lateral movement and cross in front of our body. That's not as efficient as we should be for running. So side to side. The reason we use our arm swing is A, for balance once we've reached our speed, but B, we also use our arm swing to help propel our legs. So when you drive down, you're actually forcing your leg to come up, hence why it's really good for accelerating. When we're doing that, we're using our arm swing, our shoulders are down and back, and our head is up. You can have a little lean on your chest, but you'll naturally do that when your head is up and you're running up a hill. You want to make sure you really bring your knees up and cycle through with your feet. You don't want to be cutting your stride short when running up a hill. You also don't want to be heel striking. I'm a big proponent of midfoot, forefoot striking in general, but especially running up a hill, if you're heel striking, you're really hitting the brakes. So make sure to use that midfoot, forefoot strike when running up a hill. Use your arms to help get those knees up, and then keep looking where you're going. The second you start looking down, you're going to go down, and that's not where we want to go. So hopefully it was a quick video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Follow me along on my running journey. Definitely one of my shorter, more challenging runs. But nonetheless, hopefully you learned something today. Just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Give this video a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't. I just want to try and put in perspective for you. Right there is halfway up the hill, and those are the baseball diamonds you could see in the panoramic earlier. And let's see if I'm doing this right. Right there is about the top of the hill. So 63 meters elevation in total. Not the craziest hill in the world, but definitely the craziest hill that I've run in a very, very long time. If you enjoyed the video, I appreciate it, and thanks for liking it. See you guys next time.